you solve a math problem. Let's read it. You want to tape 5 posters on a wall so the spaces between posters are the same. You also want the spaces on the left and the right of the group of posters to be 3 times the space between any 2 adjacent posters. The wall is 15 feet wide and the posters are 1.5 feet wide. Draw a diagram and then write and solve an equation to find how to position the posters. First, we'll draw a diagram representing the distance between the posters on the wall. The sides are 3 times the distance of each poster is 1.5 feet. The length of the wall is 15 feet. And X goes in between. Next, and the X's add up to 10X. Next, we will add the X's and all of the combined lengths of the posters, which is 7.5 feet. So, Florence had to go on a walk, so I'll be finishing the problem with you. So, in reviewing what Florence did, we drew our diagram of the posters, added up all of the X's, which equals 10X, and added up the length of the posters, which is 1.5 times 5, and that's 7.5 feet. Wait, stop it. So now we're going to write our equation, which will be 10X plus 7.5 equals 15. And we're going to solve for X, so subtract 7.5. So when we subtract 7.5 from 15, we get 7.5, and that gives us 10X equals 7.5. Divide each side by 10 to get X by itself, and we have X equals 0.75 feet. Thanks.
Hey. Alright. The problem is a moving company weighs 20 boxes you have packed that contain either books or clothes and says the total weight is 404 pounds. You know that a box of books weighs 40 pounds and a box of clothes you packed weighs 7 pounds. Write and solve an equation to find how many boxes of books and how many boxes of clothes you packed. Now to set up the equation, you have 40x for the amount of weight that each box of books weighs, plus 7, which is the amount of pounds that a box of clothes weighs, times the quantity of 20 minus x, equals 404, which is the total amount that all the boxes weigh. Now that you have the equation written, you want to distribute the 7 into the 20 and the negative x. So keep the 40. 140 minus 7x equals 404. After that, you want to combine like terms. So 40 minus 7x equals 33x. Keep the 140 and the 404. After that, you want to subtract 140 from each side. .404 minus 140 equals 264. After that, you're going to divide by 33 to get the x by itself. X, or 264 divided by 33, we use x equals 8. And after solving that, you have 8 boxes of books. You had a total of 20 boxes, so you have to take 20 minus 8 equals 12. Therefore, you have 12 boxes of clothes. Boxes of clothes and 8 boxes of books. You just cut it. I couldn't write.
You say
Go.
something about the sisters. Don't cover up the...
Alright, so you can wash one window in 15 minutes and your sister can wash one window in 20 minutes. How many minutes will it take to wash 12 windows? Since you can wash one window in 15 minutes, you can do 1/15 of the work per minute, and your sister can do 1/20 of the work per minute. Because there's 12 windows, you set it equal to 12. Next, you have to, in order to add them together, you have to find a common denominator. The common denominator, in this case, would be 60. 1/15 is equal to 4 over 60. Then you add that to what this would be, which would be 3 over 60. And it's still equal to 12. Next, you would add the two fractions together, and it would be 7 over 60x equals 12. You would then multiply by the reciprocal to get x by itself. So then these two cancel out, and you would just get x, and x equals 12 times 60 over 7, which is 102.85. You'd round this up to the nearest minute, so it would be x equals 103 minutes.